Now we are going to talk about bump map and displacement map. So simply double click to create one material and apply this to over here. Again, I'll double click and I'll apply this to over here. Okay, so this is my first material. I'll double click to open this, and I can go to the bump over here and let's enable it. After enabling this, as you guys can see, you are not gonna get anything over here. If I go to the texture and if I enable my noise over here, and let's do one thing, let's make this global scale 50 like this. Control shift Z, and if you see, we will get a little bit of noisy structure, and if I hit control R over here, I'll get this kind of stuff. Now you will get this kind of grainy look for that object. But if you see, if you zoom out a little bit, even if the object the texture is quite looks messy and rigid, but the if you see, the outer portion is still smooth. So I'll press Ctrl Shift Z, so I'll get my regain the original position. And now for the second material, I'm going to enable my displacement map, and I'll go to the texture and I'm going to enable my noise, and I'll select this object, I'll like this, and I'll go to the segments and I'm going to make the segments 80, and I'll press C to make this object editable. And now if I hit Ctrl R, this object is we have applied same noise effect on displacement, but this what displacement map does, it's actually going to change the geometry of your object according the texture you have applied. Right now we have applied this bump. Even if you see the preview, you will get this distorted shape. And if I enable my subdivision surface and I'll select this and I'll move inside this, and now if I hit Ctrl R, because I have added subdivision surface to that object, we will get this thing a little bit smoother. So that's the basic difference between bump map and displacement map, where the bump map just creates a illusion of that roughness, while displacement map actually going to change the geometry according to the edges you have for that object. Like now if you see, the because of subdivision surface we have too many edges, that's why the render output is quite the smoothing. And if I remove this out of this subdivision surface, if I delete this subdivision surface, and now if I hit Ctrl R, as you guys can see, we will get a little bit of pointy structure over here. So yep, that's the use of bump map and displacement map.